Hello and welcome to another episode of Various Random. In the beginning I was uploading a little bit different type of videos to see what people liked, and apparently you all love those Karens, so I guess I'm gonna stick to Karens for a while and see what happens. So please hit that like button, subscribe button, and let's dig into another Karens in the wild.
Let me clock out. Let me clock out. I'll knock this little hoe out. I don't give a fuck if you add cheating in your first bitch. What's wrong with you? You lucky ain't throw a hand, hoe. I don't give this respect. Bitch, I was spitting your face. Still don't give a fuck.
It doesn't matter. He's out here.
It does matter.
He's out here to make a
in my
living.
neighborhood. You go to Indian Wells, you don't see lawlessness.
It doesn't matter. Then
It
call
does
the
matter.
cops.
It brings
Have
down
them-
quality of life.
You're not a police officer. You're not a police officer.
Excuse me, I'm a
You let-
citizen.
you
I
let
have
the
a right
police
to
officers-
speak.
you
I
let the
have a
police
right to
officers
speak.
deal with that.
So let the cops are coming. Go
So
ahead.
let the cops.
The cops are coming.
You need
Let
to stop
them come
harassing
then.
this man. That's harassment.
Man, you better bring it back, bitch. Come on. She did. Come over here. Where you at, bitch? Fuck you, you motherfucker. What you say? Not here, motherfucker, huh? Lady who was living upstairs at Christmas was 4 or 5 months ago. Not really long, but she was having Paul continue for a while. We arrested him on that. There's not much we can do about that. Come out here. I'm gonna put a lock on it and come on.
He wrapped it around right here, locked it, walked away. Like 2 weeks later, he comes back.
Anybody laughing over here?
True life, true crime, story time. Wow, that was clever. But no, seriously, this has been the scariest month of my entire life. Let me start from the beginning. January 25th, I moved in. 2 days later, a man was on my patio at 3 o'clock in the morning. Of course, I called the police. They got there, and he was gone. I put up a Ring camera a few days later, and that's when I started noticing my neighbor doing weird shit. Every day. Like, literally every day. I thought maybe he's just schizophrenic, maybe he's on drugs. But I realized quickly he is actually dangerous. I barely slept. I had to call the police 3 different times. They were helpful, but also not. Once I realized me and my children were actually in danger, I knew I was never going to feel at peace again until he was gone. He's not well. Once I learned he was arrested for harassing the lady who lived above him, I asked my HOA how is he still here. They said they didn't know. I was like, oh, now you know. 2 days later, he was evicted.
Hello. How are you? Yeah. Yeah. Just enjoying the weather. Smoking.
Cheers, buddy.
What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy?
So for anyone who is curious to know, I now know who this guy was. He was one of the workers working on the empty unit that my creepy neighbor used to live in, because the property owner is demoing, totally flipping it. So he wanted to apologize in advance for making any loud noises, because the property owner told him that I had problems with the previous neighbor. So he was actually being really nice. And my PTSD kind of just took over. So I gotta work on that. Yeah.
This is real perfect. Well, come over here. Out here. I'm gonna put a lock on it and it'll come out. I'll see if I can jump. Okay. I'm gonna put a fucking lock on that gate. I'm not gonna let that either over there. Have it come here.
I am not accusing anyone of anything. I just think there are a few suspicious things that are happening, and I kind of want to share with you guys. So I noticed a few days ago that all of these flies were coming in through this air conditioning vent. And look at all of these flies. They're getting in through all of my air conditioning vents. And then the worst part is when I walked into this room, which is my room, there was a very distinct smell of like rotting meat. So I emailed my HOA and I asked them if anyone else was complaining about all of these flies getting in through the vents. They said no one's reached out to them. I have already killed about 100 flies and they just keep coming back. The reason this is suspicious is because we all share air conditioning. All of these units. Suspicious?
Karen believes this energy drink is made by Devil.
Look at your M closely. There's a gap right here in the letter M. It's never connected. So you go into Hebrew. The letter Vav is also the number 6. Short top, long tail. Short top, long tail. You could have here in Hebrew 666 on the can. But my interest is the word monster. What do you see in the O? There's a cross. Okay. What has Christ got to do with an energy drink, let alone the name Monster? BFC at the bottom of the can. Do you know what that stands for? That's the F word. Why would they have put a cross on the can? Here is the message. Antichrist. And look at it this way. Even if the M was not the issue, you cannot deny that that is a cross. And what is witchcraft? When the cross goes upside down, bottoms up, and the devil laughs. Something to think about. Wow. This is how clever Satan is and how he gets into the Christian home and a Christian's life, and it breaks God's heart.
Take it back, Mom. I'm not worried about it. Just take it back because this will go on Walmart's website with Peter Pan ass. So it will go on Walmart.
I got that. Look at your car.
I'm gonna get my car.
Well, don't. Leave these people alone. I don't care what they say. Leave these people alone.
And what's her name? Because she was coming out of here. What's your name, baby? Exactly. What's your name? Because you knew what you did.
Get the fuck out of my face, okay?
Get the fuck out your face.
Out of my face.
Is this what you? This how you treat your customer? Get the fuck out of your face.
She didn't say that.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did just say that. Get your white ass out the way.
Come on, child. Come on now. She did just say that.
Don't ever put something on my car.
But it's a Lazy Bones on board magnet, sir.
Hey, don't touch my car.
But see, don't you understand the irony?
Understand me. Don't
is
touch
that
my car,
your
okay?
cart,
Don't touch my
your
car.
cart might touch someone else's car, though, right?
Don't touch my shit.
Sir, don't you understand that?
No, I don't know where you're from.
I'm from the Cart Narcs. I told you.
Don't touch my shit.
I got a different one for you. It's got a litter bug. It says I'm a litter bug, and it's got our same. Yes, nailed it. Now, sir, will you please reconsider?
I will reconsider, but don't touch my car, bro.
So let's go through the reconsideration process, okay? You can leave that wherever you like. Now, sir.
Don't touch my shit.
Sir, but what about your cart? You know, they can touch other people's poop, right? Right? Come on. Now, you said you're going to reconsider, right? Right? Well, I guess he took the magnet, so our message is on board with him, so... People might say, oh, why don't you put another magnet on his car, Narco-Jage? Well, he took the magnet. He's got the information.
Give me an extra sauce. I need extra sauce. You're in front of the store, right? So where's the sign to indicate that? Where's the sign to indicate there is not only one sauce you can get? Give me another sauce.
You didn't give me the sauce. I gave you one for free.
No, what do you mean you gave it to me for free? I just bought fucking food online.
You didn't give me the sauce, man.
I ordered it online.
You can see it online. You didn't give me the sauce.
Give me a sauce. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Just give her the sauce. Just give it to her. She had a.
Bullshit at me, bitch.
Ooh.
Yeah, fucking call 911. That's what the fuck you can do, bitch.
Later, girl. Oh, the sauce on his head.
Oh shit.
The sauce on his head.
Call.
I'm hungry.
You too, motherfucker. I think that's one
What the hell is Karen doing? What? You alright there, love?
Do you know what you're doing here with your engine idling?
No, what?
You are polluting the atmosphere.
Really?
You're just sitting here without a care of the world with your engine running,
Okay.
and you don't care who you're polluting here.
Okay,
There
really?
are lots of kids live around here, you know.
What is that so? Well,
Yeah.
well, he lives here. I didn't see any kids here.
Well, they're not here at the moment, but they're living in these flats. You know, the
Okay.
fumes from this car are going in through all the windows and all the ventilation.
The fumes from this car, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, you do know that this car's electric, right?
Ha ha ha. Yeah. You try and fob me off like that.
No,
it's
I'm
an
not fobbing
electric
anyone off.
car, la-di-da-di-da, just to cover up your crimes. Because I
What
will be
crimes?
reporting this, you know. I've got your number
Report me to
plate.
who?
To the authorities.
What? And say what? Hey, excuse me, someone's in their car.
Yeah, and I'm going to take a picture of you and all. Yeah, so that's you.
For what
You're
reason?
sitting in the car with the engine running. You're polluting the atmosphere. That is a crime now.
How is it a crime?
Because you are sending untold nasty emissions of poison all over this area.
What, really?
It shouldn't be allowed.
Am I really?
Yes,
I think
you are
that- I
really,
think that- I think that-
really. As you live and breathe, as you're talking to me now, you are sitting there with your engine running.
And you're sat there with a
polluting the
hat.
Atmosphere.
And you're sitting there, and you're standing over there with a hat on. I'm not complaining about that, am I?
Well, that might be a crime against fashion, but it's...
Ma'am, do not move. Ma'am.
Are you really
Where are you gonna go?
Are you gonna leave?
Yes.
The cops are gonna come get you.
Cops are on their way, ma'am. I think you're intoxicated.
I'm not intoxicated.
So why would you leave the scene of an accident that you caused?
Because it was an accident.
It doesn't matter, ma'am. You've damaged my vehicle.
I could give you my insurance information.
And what I need you to do is stay where you are. Or we can pull over. But I have you on video. Your license plate's been taken. You leaving a scene and you being intoxicated is going to make it that much worse.
I'm not intoxicated.
Okay. So why are you trying to leave the scene?
Because I have an appointment and my mother's
Your
in the
appointment is
hospital.
not more important than hitting somebody.
My mother's in the hospital.
You hit me. And that's more important right now. Okay? You realize that this is going to be a lot worse. You leaving the scene of an accident is a misdemeanor.
Okay.
You're fine with that. I will press charges, and this video is going to be in court. You realize that, right? It's up to you, ma'am. You are grown, and you can suffer the consequences of your own actions. That's what you choose to do. So be it.
You're gonna kill somebody.
I don't know who you're walking up on right now.
I ain't walking up on. I'm standing right here. You pay your taxes?
Harmony? Yes, I sure do pay my taxes.
sidewalk.
Harmony! Can I help you?
No, we can just stay here all fucking day, yo.
How about you go back to your car with your husband and go ahead about your business?
Ain't my car. Now who
Okay.
business you in?
This is my house. This is my
Business
dog.
You in?
You said something to me
The
first.
damn dog. I saw you kicking.
And like I said, I went like this to her face
Nice.
so that she doesn't go ahead and go to that man walking in the middle of the alleyway.
How about that?
Oh, I want you to, matter of fact.
I'll bring this shit here.
I want you to, matter of fact. I want you to, matter of fact.
Okay, so if you need to get your nails done in Albuquerque, do not go to Happy Nails on San Mateo, Montgomery. I just went there. They were very nice to me. They were accommodating. They got me right back. But when I was waiting a few minutes, this lady showed up after me. She was so sweet, so nice. She said she was from Missouri. She was dressed in all camouflage. Said she lived up in the mountains. And she had never had her nails done before. And she was very sweet. And for some reason, these ladies just kept judging her and rolling their eyes at her. Maybe she didn't have like the designer stuff or whatever it was. But this girl wanted to feel nice. So once they took me back to my seat, I saw another nail lady become available, and she went and got this girl from the front and brought her back to her seat. After about 5 minutes of that girl sitting in her seat, another customer walked in, and that nail tech shoves this girl out of her seat into the adjacent seat, to just sit and wait and says, come on, let me do your nails. And then brings somebody else to that girl's seat after she had already started with that customer. And this girl looks at me like, and shrugs her shoulders like, is this normal? She doesn't know. She's never had her nails done before. So then at this point, my nail lady asks me to go wash my hands after she finishes cutting my cuticles or whatever. So I go wash my hands and I walk by her and I said, weren't you just getting your nails done? And she says, yeah, I guess I was. Nail lady doesn't even look up at me, doesn't even say anything. She just keeps on going to work with that other customer, the customer that came after her. And I go wash my hands and I'm thinking about it for a minute and I'm like, you know what? That's not okay. That's not okay. This girl's just, she got her nails started on and now she's just sitting in the corner. So I walk up to my nail lady and I'm like, thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate you taking off my nail polish, but that girl right there can have my seat. I was like, she can have my seat. I start raising my voice so everybody in the salon can hear me because this is bullshit what's happening to this girl. And she's completely embarrassed that she's just sitting there by herself. And I tell her, like, come on, like, come over here. You can have my seat. Like, I will absolutely go somewhere else. Like, you need to have your nails done. You've never had this done before. But at this time, this place is not taking my money. Like, I'm not paying them. If this is the way that they treat people, like, that's garbage. This girl was so sweet and so genuine, and I feel like right off the bat they judged her, like, to piss me off.
So I'm here today.
What's your name?
My name's Jessie.
And what's your name, ma'am?
Martine.
What's your last name? Woodrow. And what's your last name? Kamo.
Here, I'll give you my card.
Sure, I'd love it.
So we received concerns that, I mean, it's been a while now. I tried to reach you by phone, but I'm not sure if I have.
I'm not contracting with you.
Okay. So the concerns we received is that you have threatened a family court judge.
You already here for that? You haven't came back. Amber went and spoke with you guys about that.
Yeah, so I
we have an
spoke with
audio
you.
recording of that when she spoke of that, so I'm completely aware. If there was any issues, the police would show up.
Okay, but
nothing.
are involved.
But nothing.
Yeah.
But nothing.
Right. So I'm
you
concerned
are.
that your mental health.
My mental health is fine. I did a mental health assessment. It came back all good. You're not a mental health professional.
Okay. Are you okay with us having access to that?
No. It's sealed by the courts.
Okay.
So go ask the judge.
Okay, but
Go ask the judge.
what reason would you have to threaten a family court judge?
Did I?
I'm trying to speak to you.
Did
about
I?
it.
Did I threaten them?
Yes, you did. That's why I'm here.
Well, then they can come. The police can come and they can charge me, and I'll go in front of a judge, and we'll deal with it in the proper terms because you have no jurisdiction to talk about any of that.
Okay. Is Amber here?
I'm not answering any of your questions.
Okay. Have Amber call me.
No, I'm not relaying any mess. I'm not contracting with you whatsoever.
Okay.
I have no obligation to, no right to. You have no right to come back to my home. This is on notice.
But if we
both
have
of you.
concerns for a
I
child,
do
we have every right to
not
come back to your
care.
home.
I do not care. I've asked you to leave how many times now, and you're still on my property.
Yes, but we get new concerns.
I do
and
not
here we are
care.
to
I
address
do
them.
not care.
Okay.
I do not care.
The reason why I'm here today.
I don't care about why you're here.
I tried contacting you by phone.
I do not care.
Okay, but you won't return my phone calls. and that's
No,
why
I
I'm
haven't
here today.
received any voicemails, nothing from you.
Can we get a number for
No.
you? Okay. Well,
No.
then how am I supposed to?
I don't have to contract with you.
Okay. Well, when there's concerns for a
No,
child.
I don't care about your concerns. My spouse is an early childhood educator. She knows how to take care of a child. She knows when a child is in danger better than you guys, because we can look at the statistics that they teach you guys in your school and how many kids go through the cracks that you guys fuck off with your jobs. So don't tell me you know what's best. Most of you don't. Do you have a kid? Do you have a kid? Exactly, because you don't know how to deal with it. You don't know anything about me. You don't know anything about the situation. If you have nothing, you have no idea. You are ignorant.
Okay.
You are completely
So why don't you
ignorant.
tell me?
Because I have no need to contract with you. Okay. Anything I say to you could be used against me because you are corrupt. Does that
not even?
What do you want? You alright?
No, I'm not all right. I'm not
Okay.
all right at all. Look at you, eating a poor, helpless chicken.
Well, he's eating it, not me, firstly. And like, secondly, yeah, but like, you're over here wearing a leather jacket.
Ha! You're not getting away with that. You want to change the subject.
Yeah, but like, you are.
Look, it's not real.
Okay, it might not be real fur, but you're still wearing a leather jacket,
The
aren't you?
leather jacket is very, very old.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Of course it
The
matters.
chicken might have been
I'm a
old.
vegan. I've taken the choice. I have listened to what people have told me.
Yeah, and he's a vegan as well on a Wednesday. If you don't want to see people eating chicken or whatever, blah, blah, that's fine by you, yeah, but then go away from a KFC. Like...
I'm at the KFC because that's where people eat chicken.
Yeah, so why are you here if you don't want to see
Because
it?
somebody has to stand up for the chickens. I don't understand how you can't even see the point. I even try to understand.
Do you want
about
some?
it. I said, do not even... It's disgusting. How could you?
How could you?
Oh, it's just not right. It's wrong.
The thing is, if you don't agree with it, that's fine, okay, yeah? But then, just... You don't have to agree with it, but then just keep it to yourself. Like, look at them guys there. Are you going to go for them and then stop them as well?
Yes, I am going to go over there, and I'm going right now. So, you don't move.
Oh. What the... What's going on? What the hell is happening right now? Okay.
In fact, I feel decidedly ill.
Okay, what's the problem?
What's the problem, he says? What's the problem? You are accessories to murder.
How?
And you ask what the problem is.
Okay.
How? It's everybody's business.
How is that?
The world
How is
is a
everyone's
place
business?
that we should all live in peace and harmony.
Okay. And he's living in peace and harmony. You've come to harass us.
No, he's eating a poor, defenseless little chicken.
Well, it's not really defenseless right now. It's fried.
Exactly, it's fried. It's been fried for what
Okay.
reason? No other
Okay,
reason
so
than
if it was grilled, is that fine?
No. That's very clever.
No.
Very smart.
The thing is,
Very smart.
So that's all private property. It's a common misconception, but I just wanted to let you know. It also violates the city's codes for temporary signs. They wouldn't let you put it there anyway, so I wanted to return this and just let you know that. Have a great day. It absolutely is. No, the HOA has an easement on my property for the monument sign. That is it. It is my property to the curb. That is correct.
So, okay, so that was my confusion. So that's your property.
Yes, it is.
So where is it not your property?
My property goes...
Because I was told I'm a board member.
I understand. My property goes to the edge of the curb as you come in on Country Farms, and it goes to the edge of the road on County Road 5. You are welcome to verify that information by the Larimer County.
I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm on the board. I talked to Mac. Mac told me where to put it.
Okay, well, I've sent a letter to the board.
You need to let me finish talking, please. Okay, I've listened to you, so I expect the same respect.
Okay, fine.
Okay, I apologize. You should have just come to me and asked me or told me instead of taking my signs. Okay, and I talked to Mac last night, and this is not how you, this is unacceptable. You should have just said to me, I'm sorry, that's my property, please don't put the sign on it. I will let Mac know that we are totally in the wrong.
Okay, I had no idea where the sign came from.
Just come speak to the person.
I had no idea where the sign came from. I had no way of tracking it down.
You couldn't have walked, but you knew where I was today.
Yep, because I saw his truck parked outside my house all morning, and then when I went out and took the sign, he immediately drove off. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be lectured about you trespassing on my property, not doing your due diligence, and leaving stuff on my property.
That's fine.
Thank you. Have a great day.
When a Karen gets on.
Sorry. sorry. I don't see her strangling you.
That's
on the
because
side.
of- that
I don't
is
see her
because
strangling
of
you on the side.
The video.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the angle of the camera that doesn't show it, but I can tell you that her fingers are long and slim and very soft and cold because they were around my neck.
What I saw.
I understand that.
I understand.
But I
now,
don't know what I experienced.
I know what you experienced. And the police also viewed this. Is that correct?
I believe so, yes.
Yes. And after the police viewed this, they took you into custody.
Yes, ma'am.
Not her.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, do we have anything else?
I have a police report.
I'd like to see it.
I have the police report. I have medical records.
I'm not interested in your medical records. We're not there. What's the difference
Okay.
if there are medical records? If you have medical records, if it was your fault.
She broke my phone. She knocked it out of my
Just
hand.
a second. Just a second. We'll get to the phone in a second because that's maybe the only thing.
She knocked it out of my hands.
I don't care.
Well, I did.
Listen to me. You hit her first.
No, ma'am, I did not.
Well, that's what that shows. And that's why the police
I
arrested you.
respectfully disagree.
You can respectfully disagree all you like. That's why the police arrested you, and that's what I saw. Hansen was found to be the aggressor by several witnesses and Davenport. And that. Now, why did you take her phone?
She was walking up to me, telling me I need to be still. She wants pictures of me. I didn't give anyone permission to take pictures of me. I asked her to stop. She kept running up on me after the altercation. So, you know, feelings are already like all over the place. She would not stop walking up to me in my space. So I took the phone out of her hand.
Okay, you can't do that.
Well, I ended up giving it back while I was on the phone.
Well, you didn't give it back.
No.
I put it on the hood of the car.
On the hood of what car?
On the hood of her car. Because after she started chasing me around the parking lot, while I was on the phone with the police, they told me, give her phone back. You cannot do that. So I put it on the hood of her car.
Ma'am, the battery and the back of the phone were in separate places all over the parking lot. So I did have to hobble over and grab these different parts to put them back together. I also should point out...
Don't point at anything. I'm reading the police report.
I use a cane.
She didn't need that cane when she was attacking me.
You weren't using a cane there.
Exactly.
You're correct. There are times when I do not use it.
I'm not interested, actually.
I can appreciate that, but...
I'm not interested, and I told you once before. I'm reading the police report.
Okay. Here's my copy if you'd like it.
Of what?
My copy of the police report.
I'd like to see your copy of the police report, please.
Thank you. I also have the emergency room report.
I want to know why
and
the
photographs.
statements of the witnesses are deleted. On both, actually, because the police officer said based upon the statements of the two witnesses and the security tape, they arrested you. It's just unusual to me that they would delete the witnesses' statements.
When I had picked it up, they said that if it's not my own statement, they can't show anyone else's.
Last thing the police officer said was, other than the witnesses' statements, Hansen stated she did not approach Davenport and that Davenport went to her. When I clarified with her in the video, it looks like she approached Davenport. She changed her story and was already walking to that way and didn't want to walk around. I placed Hansen under arrest and placed her in the rear of the car. Your case is dismissed. We're done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Why is that excused?
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I hope you enjoy it. I'm always trying to get those part 1, part 2, part 3, and I mean, you get more information about what's happening, and it's always good to hear like an update, etc. So I'm trying to get all parts. I hope you don't find it boring. If you like this type of Karen videos, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button, and I will keep up this work. See you next week. Bye!